Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
I think we live in an industry that sometimes people don't even understand what you do. Yet they make it look like they know everything and that you are not even aware of what you are doing. When I see some of those things, I laugh. Or better still, when I see some of these things, I laugh. And I'm going to tell you a story. A story in this edition of the editorial right here in London base. I remember we are still here giving reports large and in charge from this side to the world. And everywhere you are, you should know we got you covered. As much as it is show business and it is within our space, we are good. For Shatta movement people, I know the agenda of playing at a bigger venue is still massively under consideration. And when decisions are made finally, the team will be coming out to announce to everybody in the world over what is installed for us. So you guys should keep your heads high, keep your fingers crossed, and let your shoulders be high like that. Because Shatta movement, we don't lose, and definitely we are going to even win big, and that is what everybody should know. No matter what, we are not going to lose. We are still going to win. So as much as you believe you are going to win, you have to wait for it. The win is going to be big. Now, what am I talking about in this edition of the editorial? I have seen something interesting online and my perspective of it, reading comments from people on my Facebook handle especially, I've realized that, yeah, these are fans with some little knowledge of how this industry operates and what the agenda sometimes one would want to push. So I decided to come forward to do this, to give some education, information, and some knowledge to those who are missing the point. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial. Join me and let's do this within the next 8 minutes. We should be done. Then I'll run out of here. Now, I think it was earlier this morning when one of my friends, aka Baba Tofik, that is how those who have been following him on social media would know him, aka Baba Tofik. But in real life, because he was my mate in Odan Secondary School, Mickey, or better still, yes, Mickey Ofosu. Let me put it that way, Mickey Ofosu, simple. Because he's my friend and he also supports the Shatta movement thing. Everything he does online, he tells me because I'm a Shatta movement, he's also part of the Shatta movement thing, whether I like it or not. So, Baba Tofik, who is my friend from school, and the fact that he supports Shatta movement empire. So, it was this morning when he mentioned me in a post of Vida Aduwtwumwaa. Vida Aduwtwumwaa, I have served on a board with her on 3 music awards. And again, because she's an industry person, we have been sitting on some platforms for entertainment conversations. We've been sitting on TV, we've been sitting on radio here and there. So me and her, we have that particular vibe. And she made a post, and in the post, she was telling the world the fact that she has been given a new position as the spokesperson or the public relations person for BHIM Nation, aka Benetton Music Group, owned by musician Stoneboy Livingston Eche Satekla. And when he made a post, because my good friend knows that he's also my friend and I'm also here, he made a comment where he said, "Oh, Sammy Flex, I've seen my good friend Vida Aduwtwumwaa, who has also been given the position as the PRO or the spokesperson for BHIM Nation. But to him, he's a Shatta movement empire and he owes allegiance to us. His respect and loyalty and support, love, everything is with us at Shatta movement. But now that Vida has also announced her role at BHIM Nation, it means that he's more or less going to support both ends and to still do it in a way that he can do it well." And when I saw it, I was so happy. I said, okay. So I went to comment. Now, after commenting under his post where he mentioned me, I felt like, oh, why not? Um, Over the past years, Vida might have said some one or two things about Shatta Movement Empire that I was not comfortable with, that I was not cool with, but that does not mean going to pull a gun to kill her or going to fight with her in any way. It is still an industry with the politics, different opinions being shared here and there. So though Vida might have shared all those opinions, some of them I was not too cool with it. We are still colleagues in the game. So I decided to call an attention to something. Now, first of all, what did Vida even put out? I would want to read what Vida said before we continue with what I also said and the fact that many Shatta movement fans are not understanding it and they are making so much noise about it. So this is what Vida Aduwtwumwaa shared on her timeline on Facebook. She wrote that they say gratitude unlocks the fullness of life and turns what we have into enough and more. Melody Beatty. And she goes on to say, my heartfelt gratitude to Benetton Music Group and Stone Boy for the opportunity to be a part of this journey to greatness. I'm truly honored to be nominated as the head of PR, and I accept this wholesome call to duty. This nomination is a testament of the trust and confidence reposed in me, and that I do not take for granted. I'm excited to work closely with the team to propel the Stoneboy brand to much more higher heights and connect with the fans, my beloved BIM Nation. And said to all my BIM natives, we've come this far by gift, by grit, grace, and gravitas. Together, let's hit harder to the next upper echelon. And he says, thank you, Vida. She actually shared a press statement that is announcing her as the new head of PR for BIM Nation. And again, a photo or a flyer and her picture as well. And when I saw it, I was beaming with smiles because I know what it means to be here. I know what it means to come and get this particular mention from a group like Stone Boys team. I know they have gone through a lot to say we are giving you this trust that you are going to handle this position for us, and we believe you can handle it for us. I know it's not easy because these platforms or these groups, they have gone through a lot. Therefore, they take time in considering somebody. So when I realized that, oh, just as I was also some time ago considered by Shatta Movement Empire, she has also been considered. When I saw it, I was happy. Then I made this post. I said, congratulations by the vivid Aduwtwumwaa Boatin. Every creative person needs a trusted voice, and I'm glad you are occupying this position now. We pray many creatives will be inspired to pick the next person upon the works you do. Cheers, madam. Welcome to the game officially. And this is what I shared on my timeline. And many Shatta Movement fans who are not getting what I'm trying to put out, they are in tears. I don't know why they want to behave like that, but I think maybe I can use some few minutes to explain this to them, and that will be the end of the story. Now, this is point one. Point one is that, over the years, Vida has spoken for BIM Nation. We have all been seeing her on TV. We've been hearing from her on radio. She has been doing her thing. And when she is doing that, I know how she goes about it. In fact, sometimes she goes below the belt to hit hard at Shatta movement, which we have all been seeing. Videos there. She has said so many things in video that are very, very disturbing to the Shatta movement brand. At that time, she did not have this position as the official PR person for the brand. She didn't have it. But now that she has the position, I'm so happy because from now onwards, I want to monitor her to see how she will be handling the position and how she'll be speaking about other brands. Now, what it means is that if she speaks about other brands disrespectfully, it means she is also telling other people who are speaking on behalf of other brands to also come at BIM Nation disrespectfully. And again, I want to check that, okay, now that she's occupying this position officially, is she now going to measure what she says about other brands? Because when she does that, then that is where we all can say, oh, now we are going to also manage how we speak about her brand. Because for the past years, there is something that I've been believing in. I always tell myself that I'm working for Shatta Movement. I'm working with Shatta Movement. It does not mean I should go and disrespect anybody's brand, because what I don't want others to do to Shatta Movement Empire, I don't want to do to somebody. So anywhere I am to speak about any brand, I ask myself, what am I saying? How am I saying it? The kind of thing I'm saying and how I'm saying it. When it is said to my other colleague, or when it is said to my brand, will I be happy? So I'm always careful. I choose my words really, really carefully when I am speaking for Shatta Movement and other brands, because I want to respect my Shatta Movement brand, and I want someone else to also respect my Shatta Movement brand. So I won't come and speak about your brand anyhow, so that I will entice you, or I'll even propel you to come and speak the same way. Now, over the years that Vida has been attacking, has been very brutish or brutal about the Shatta Movement brand, at that time, she had the liberty to do it because there was no official position on her head. Now she has been given this official position. How is she going to handle it? Because she said something. She said she is going to do the work for BHIM Nation as a fan base that she cherishes, and again to support the brand Stonebwoy. And I said, wow, that is fantastic, because it is the same position some of us will occupy. The Shatta Movement fan base, it is a fan base that we all cherish, we hold in high esteem, and we always want to make the best out of it. Even when people are throwing dust at us, we want to turn it and make it look good. We want to turn it and make it look positive. How we hold it in high esteem. When they are the other side, they don't see it as such. They don't do it as they don't see it as such. They want to poo-poo on it, step on it, and treat it anyhow they want to treat it. Now, coming back home to where she is now occupying. Moving forward, let's see how she does it. Is she going to be very particular about that position in a way that she's, because she now respects the BHIM Nation group or the fan base and the Stonebwoy brand, she's also going to extend the same respect to the other brands, because when you get to understand the struggles of these musicians, when you are hurting one, you think about all of them. It is the reason why I have respected every musician, big or small, because I know the struggles of musicians. Even before I started working with Shatta personally, I have been interacting with musicians till now. I know their struggles. I know what they go through to do what they do, from their music video shoots, their audio recording, and all the things that they do. It is not easy. Therefore, when I'm dealing with a brand, a creative brand, I handle it with care. To those people, are they also going to be handling such brands with care henceforth? That was what I meant by you are now welcome to the game officially. Now, eyes are going to be opened. So when I see her speaking like that, then it means that, oh, if I see any Shatta Movement fan also speaking about Brand Stonebwoy or any other person in any way, will I feel bad? I won't feel bad. I'll never feel bad. The reason I'll not feel bad would be that, okay, the person who is even occupying an official position, she is not even feeling bad talking anyhow about my Shatta Movement brand. So how much more a fan who is an ordinary person, if he or she decides to go hard at Stonebwoy, then I wouldn't feel any bad about it. Exactly what I was trying to say. Yet many people miss it, but it's fine. It is fine that they missed it, because they don't have my mind, they don't have my intellect, they don't have my skill, the knowledge and the information I have in this industry. Obviously, they don't have it. So if they miss any point like that, it is to be expected. So I wish them well, and keep reading meanings into it, and keep monitoring. To those who have ears and they have eyes and they are paying attention, let's keep monitoring Vida Aduwtwumwaa as we welcome her officially. But we wish her well. We don't want her to fail in any way, because I also added that I pray she succeeds, because when she succeeds, then it means, oh, Sakwede can also employ, say, Tilia Nipa, because Sammy Flex has a certain, Shatta has a certain Sammy Flex. Stonebwoy has a certain Vida Aduwtwumwaa. Sonny Bedu has a certain another Samuel Bedu. Who knows? Samini can also pick someone. Sakwede can pick someone. R2Bs can pick someone. Then the industry and the artists will start working together. And I want to believe that if the artists are working together at the top and the industry folks, we are also down there, that will bring that kind of unity that we are trying to look for. Because if the artists, because of their egos, are not able to connect at the top, maybe we can understand ourselves and connect down there. Let's see how all of these ones will play out. Until then, I wish everybody well. To those who understood it, thank you for understanding. To those who missed the understanding, it is normal. That is the kind of world we are in. My name is Sammy Flex. We will sure be doing this again. But we wish every group well. Let's all grow in harmony and unity in diversity. Do your thing. Let's also do our thing. When we all grow, you meet at the top. Salute to you. We're out of here.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.